Acquiring a good accent. Acquiring a good accent. Okay. So just as promised, I'm gonna make another video about accents. So I believe that accents are very important. They're as important as grammar. Oh yes, it is. Oh yes, they are. So I'm trying to improve my English accent, which I noticed that has improved a little bit since I started using English every day, and since I started making videos. My Spanish accent has improved since I arrived here in Spain. But when I arrived in Spain, I didn't know Spanish. I didn't know almost anything about Spanish. I knew a few words and expressions, but I didn't know exactly Spanish, so I had to learn a lot. And there's always a lot to learn. And okay, languages such as Finnish or Swahili. I don't know much about Swahili, but I'm studying that language too. The accent is easy to get. But even though you have to work a little bit on that in order to get the most correct accent. You don't have to be the best at accents because accents are difficult to get even in your own mother tongue. So my advice to you will be getting a decent accent, enough to be understood, enough to understand, and focus on written too. Accent and rhythm, they're as important as grammar. Especially if you're studying a language, a tonal language or something like that. I know that there are a lot of languages that I would have much more trouble than Finnish. For instance, Swedish. Swedish is much harder to pronounce than I thought. Much harder to pronounce than I thought. Oh yes, it is. They have a lot of these hard sounds there, which are you need to learn and you need to get used to them. Because if you don't get used to that sounds, that would be a little bit tough for you. And then it's some sort of a tonal language too. Sometimes changes the meaning of the words. Of course, it's not a tonal language like Vietnamese or Chinese, but sometimes it changes the meaning of the words. Okay, I believe that languages such as Arabic, which I'm studying, and I'm very, very bad in Arabic. I'm having a lot of trouble studying Arabic. But I believe that it will be hard to get a decent accent. But I'll work on that. How I will do it, I already told you guys. Listen and copy. Listening and copying. And Vietnamese, I believe it will be very hard to get the rhythm and the pronunciation correctly. But I will do my best. I will do my best because that's what you have to do. You have to do your best. You don't have to be the best. You have to do your best. Because no one is the best. There are always gonna be some people better than you, some people worse than you. But you can do the best that you can, and that nothing can take it away from you. That nothing can take it away from you. You have more trouble now. You have less trouble then, but that nothing will take it away from you. Okay, Vietnamese, it will be hard for me. I know it will be very hard for me to get the tones and correctly. Not exactly the pronunciation of the words, because it's a little bit Latinized. You see, it's Latin based a little bit. They have lots of sounds that we have in Portuguese. Other sounds that they have it in French. For instance, the U they have it in French. The they have it in Portuguese. So that would be my major problem. My major problem here will be the tones and the rhythm and the correct pronunciation of the tones and the rhythm, because it's very, very, very hard. French is a very easy language, but the correct pronunciation requires a little bit of practice too. So I believe it won't offer me major problems, but I have to work a little bit on that too. Swahili, it's easy. Turkish pronunciation is also easy, but to get the rhythm it's very difficult because Turkish is a fast language and it's a very complex and hard language to learn. So I believe I'll have a lot of troubles, not with pronunciation, but with the rhythm, yeah. With the rhythm. What else can I say? So let's see. I've talked about a lot of languages. Romanian requires a little bit of listening and copying, because I believe it's not that hard to pronounce Romanian. But Romanian is as fast as Spanish. It's fast. It's a fast language, and Grammatically, it's hard to learn. It's hard, a lot of grammar, a lot of grammar rules, and so I believe I would have more troubles in pronunciation. No, in rhythm than in pronunciation. But I will have to keep an eye on both. And that's it. Talking about some languages, and just my tip for you guys. You already know what it is. Get a good accent. Work on your best. Do the best that you can. Um, and you should get a decent accent. No, you don't have to talk like a native because you're not. You might be able to speak almost like a native with just the slightest accent, but you might not be able to reach that. It depends on the effort you put on it, on how you adjust into it. But you can always improve your accent. You can always improve your accent. I'm trying to improve my English accent. I'm trying to improve my Spanish accent, and all the accents that I'm on the languages that I'm studying. I'm trying to put an effort on that too. The thing is, I don't have a basis, consistent basis in most of those languages. So first, I have to get that basis. Once I get that basis, I will try to pronunciate better and better each time. So get a decent accent by listening and copying. Listen to your MP3s, to your CDs, download some movies in that language, and listen to the both accent and rhythm. So try to get a better accent because it's very important. It's as important as grammar. So see you guys then.